Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
Chance with a header! Bellingham gets flagged offside. Araujo. And it's Thuram. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Good read, needed to be. Beckham. Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with. Front-footed pressing going on here. And he welcomes it in. There, and the finish! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Beckham. Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckham plays it short. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great header, made it looking. Can he finish? It's there! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Hullet. Hernes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. when they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Chance here to counter. And it's Hullet. Played back in. Can he get onto this? Messi. Well, that has been knocked clear. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Hones! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hones is offering a wry smile there.
Rijkaard. Tomiyasu. Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. McAllister
has been indicated.
Ernest. Hullet has created one goal already. Ernest. Ernest! And the keeper read that really well. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Vietnam come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Roberto Carlos. And he goes cross-field. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe, gives it back. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Bellingham. Fiddles it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vieira. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Lahm. Beckham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Lahm. Tomiyasu. It's headed upfield. Mbappe is firing after that one.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe. Gnabry. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Mbappe.
Lahm could try cutting inside here. Oh, that should get the job done.
25,
Vietnam are definitely going
Number
about this the
10,
right way.
Messi.
They're coming again
Number
and again.
11,
A lucky break would
McAllister.
certainly help their cause
number
now.
15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 22,
Beckham.
Rafael Leao. Number 42,
Araujo with the clearance.
number 17,
He's there to retrieve it.
Kaká. Number 24,
Maradona.
Maradona. Number
And
23,
Mateus.
Xabi Alonso.
Well, here's a
Number
man
2,
adored by many,
Mateus.
even deified by some.
Substitution.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Dijk can get it clear. Kaka. Now they can break here. Musiala. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Thuram. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kaka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mateus. Aim forwards. Maradona. Rafael Leao. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Beckham. Beckham is wide and looking to get on. Oh, smashing header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Kohler knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He won't be happy with that one. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gnabry with the delivery. Deftly away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kaka touches it back. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss, it's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tomiyasu. Van Dijk. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. And that is out of play. Bellingham. McAllister. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Rummenigge. It's a sweet ball, that. Good read, needed to be. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. That's Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. McAllister. And he's in on goal! Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham. Bellingham. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Turns and Hunters! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to get it clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vietnam has the chance to go the other way. McAllister is always looking to break lines. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's gone for goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos gets into... Big chance! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Oh, what a climb! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Roberto Carlos. And he skips past his man. Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister. Deftly away. Lahm. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Smoking is only allowed
Peter,
in
do I
areas shown
really
on
need
this
to
map.
say anything,
Thank you
or
for
can
your
I simply
cooperation.
refer you to the scoreline?
Vietnam are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break.
Substitution.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming. Bullet given the lift of his goal. That is ended up in no man's land. Gnabry, Beckham, Gnabry, Beckham.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
McAllister
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
and Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. McAllister. Hernus. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's tried one! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. McAllister.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, right place, right time. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, good ball! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham receives it in, hits one! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great hit! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 4
13,
coming up here.
Bullet. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
And it's been
14,
taken short.
Hernus. Number 24, McAllister. Number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 22.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 3, Suarez.
Gives it back, pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Mbappe.
Mateus.
Number 21, Mateus.
Alexander-Arnold. He's
Number
got away.
10, Xabi Alonso.
And it's going to be another one.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. Gullit tries to clear. Now there's a Luis Suarez! And somehow he kept it out.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good strong hand by the keeper. And that is a truly outstanding save.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Beckham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Luis Suarez. Alexander-Arnold. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! So what can they make of this? Gnabry. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Luis Suarez! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Vietnam certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Vietnam are almost home and dry now. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus. Xavi Alonso. He's going for goal! It's anyone. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been cleared.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Interesting ball. Mbappe. And it's Lam. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rafael Leao. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Suarez. Great chance! Oh, extraordinary. Beckham. Lam. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And now I'd just like to read out our
Any
fan
reflections
club
on what
members
you've
who are
seen, Jim?
celebrating their
Vietnam
birthdays today.
definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how... Shot a goal! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pull it. Roberto Carlos. And that's been drilled in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Great ball, and he's in here. There's no... Now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Opts to play it back. Araujo. Now it's Xabi Alonso! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Weghorst was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Roberto Carlos. Vietnam are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Can he latch on to this? Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the counter is on. Has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Weghorst clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira powering forward here. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Up he goes! He can get that clear. .30 minutes gone. Can he get onto this? And it's Lam. Well seen, saw that coming. Lam could try cutting inside here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Rummenigge. Chance here to counter.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Vietnam have their third corner. And here's Beckham. Vietnam with another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. There's no sort of quality on that. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge. Hernes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. And that is expertly dealt with. Vieira. Distributed tidily.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alexander-Arnold. Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Has been indicated.
Real chance here! Serginho. Lam. Weghorst. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, Sones! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Up. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Serginho, oh, good read. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Roberto Carlos. Cleared without hesitation. And they can counter here. And it's Beckham. Weghorst. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Lam.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hullet. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played,
The
well
attendance
stopped.
for this match was 70,987.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Lam. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
He's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Hoeneß certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Xabi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. Beckham. And he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. It's Xabi Alonso. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Vieira. Bellingham. Araujo. Rummenigge.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating. And Beckham! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got changes here from
Hullet.
both sides, in fact.
Number 20. Karl-Heinz
McAllister.
Rummenigge. Number
Mateus.
14. Hannes.
Beckham.
Number 10.
Lam.
Xabi Alonso. Number 15.
And it's Beckham.
Bellingham. Coming on the
Oh, he's
field.
onto this.
Number
Oh, that was
22.
expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Kaká.
Vietnam really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
21, Mateus.
He's got
Number
away.
24, McAllister.
Vietnam have a free kick.
Substitution. Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kaká. Vietnam have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. McAllister. He's had it taken off him. And it's Beckham. Looking for the runner. Gnabry has it out wide and in space. Big header! They've done it! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's a nicely measured pass. He's onside. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Beckham. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. That's that, the end. Vietnam pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.